Today on Just Add Sugar, we're getting sweet with Editor-in-Chief Sarah Carey of Everyday Food with Martha Stewart. Sarah, it's so nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Oh, I'm excited. It's really nice here.
What are we baking today?
We're making biscotti for the holidays, a great giftable idea. Griftable, maybe, I don't know. So we've started off by, I already made the dough just to save a little bit of time.
Perfect.
It has flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, half a stick of butter. You just mix that in, and then some eggs, 2 eggs, and the dough is made. It's very simple, very easy. You can make it right in your mixer. It should hold together when it's ready.
Okay.
And then what you're gonna add, we're using today a very holiday-y combination of dried apricots,
Okay.
very finely chopped, and dried, and pistachio nuts.
I love the color combination of these two already.
Super holiday, beautiful, and of course delicious. And pistachios are kind of special.
Definitely.
People don't necessarily think to have them all the time, but they're really good in a biscotti.
Yeah, they add that little crunch, which, you know, you get it because the biscotti is a bit hard, but we have it in the nut too. It's
and
really
like
good.
a savoriness and deliciousness, and apricots and pistachios are really great combination. Sort of a natural mix, I think.
Well, it looks great, and we haven't even turned the mixer on
Well,
yet.
right. Don't even bother. This is fennel seed. It's 1.5 teaspoons of fennel seeds, and I just chop them a little bit for more distribution in the dough.
Okay, and that probably adds a unique flavor to the biscotti, I'd
So
imagine.
delicious. A lot of biscotti actually have this flavoring or aniseed, which is very similar to that, and it's very delicious, but you can change it up if you wanted to. If you wanted to use cinnamon or other flavorings, you could definitely do that. Not everybody loves that aniseed flavor. It's a little licoricey, right?
It is a bit.
Not to everybody's liking.
It seems to me sort of like a traditional taste you find in biscotti, but you know, one of the cool things about biscotti is you can kind of put in different things and make it how you like it.
Yes, you've got the idea. You can do pretty much whatever you want, and that's why it's so great at the holidays for gifts and stuff, because you can make it for anyone and you can put all their favorite flavorings in it.
It would be a very nice gift. Now we have the dough all mixed
The dough
together.
is made. I'm going to show you exactly what happens next. It's pretty simple from here on out. It was a simple dough. You've got that down. You just roll it into a log. So you make it into a 2 by 12 inch log. You need to press it together and make sure there aren't a lot of cracks, but they will bake out a little bit, and have your oven preheating to 350 degrees. These logs are going to bake right on a parchment lined baking sheet like this.
Okay.
And press it down just a little bit and let it bake until it's set and sort of a little bit golden. You can see them over here. That should take about 25 minutes.
All right, 25 minutes, not too long.
Biscotti means twice baked. We were discussing that before. So what you want to do is once they're baked, they're set and firm, but not really hard. And you know how biscotti are really hard and crunchy? That's the sort of defining characteristic of them. So to get them like that, you slice them across.
Okay, at this time, they sort of have the consistency of what looks like a sugar cookie.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sugar cookie. A little bit soft still, not crunchy at all. You can feel the center. I actually like to eat them at this stage too.
Oh, yeah.
And you use a serrated knife like this to cut through the nuts so that they don't crumble around the nuts. That's a problem that people have sometimes when they're making biscotti. If you pre-chop the nuts and fruit and then use a serrated knife, you should avoid those problems.
And these slices you're cutting are really quite thin.
Yeah, about 1/4 of an inch thick, and then you put them back onto the baking sheet. I would use the same baking sheet. Just lay them out flat like this and bake them for another like 15, 20, maybe 10 minutes, just until they're golden brown and completely dried out, which is what
they look like. These amazing biscotti over here. So you kind of keep an eye on it to make sure they're getting
you
the
don't
color
want
you want.
them to burn, right? And everybody's oven is different, so you should just check on them after about 10 minutes. You want them to be, let's see, what do we have here? Like a light golden brown. They're a little darker on the bottom where they baked, but they're really hard, crunchy. You
they
can
look
taste
great.
them if you want to.
Happy to. Now that's good.
They're really good for the holidays because they make big batches. We actually have a couple of other great recipes in our December issue, which is available free on the iTunes store. A Jam-A-Ready, which is one of my favorites. You should definitely check that one out. And a delicious quick bread for giving. So we've got some really good ideas.
Awesome, thank you.
Besides this one.
Well, this is a great start, and we were just discussing how much I love biscotti for breakfast, dessert, snack. So
They
this
are
is one that
an
might be getting baked.
all-day cookie for sure. I think everybody should eat them all day long.
Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to eating the rest of this. Now, be sure to check out Sarah's other videos on everyday food on YouTube, and thanks for watching.